Hello everybody, this is JP3 here, and I am back with episode 17 of our replay through of the story mode here in Red Dead Redemption 2. Today we got a lot of cool stuff on tap, of course. We've got what I believe I'm next to it right now, one of the great, I guess more interesting stranger missions in the game. And also we're going to try to at least clear one main quest today, maybe even two if we get lucky. So stay tuned and enjoy the show. So check it out here. We've got this big question mark with this big white halo around it. And again, I'm almost positive I know what stranger mission this is. And it's one that's more tongue-in-cheek than anything else. And so let's go ahead and trigger it, guys. I think you'll really enjoy it.
This is a pretty pickle. What the devil are you looking at?
I'm sorry?
No, I'm sorry. I'm ruined. Ruined!
How so?
It's a disaster. Who wants to see a woman wrangle wild animals who doesn't have any bloody wild animals? Come to America, they said. Come to the land of opportunity, they said. Sod you, Daddy, I said. I'm going to America to make it on the stage. I didn't want to be in the army. Now look at me. The old git will have a field day.
I didn't really understand any of that.
I had an act. The bravest woman in the world. The animal wrangler. Watch her tame wild beasts.
And you were the woman.
Of course I was the bloody woman. Look at me. It's the stage. Grease paint. Tears. No one wants to see a man wrangling wild animals. And no one wants to see a woman wrangling nothing. Can I borrow your gun? I want to shoot myself. You see, I'm buggered.
Why?
My animals, they escaped. And now I'm buggered.
What escaped?
A priceless Ranjaniki tiger from the slopes of the Hindu Heights. A fantastic, elusive zebra from the plains of Ongo Bongo by the shores of the Limpopo. And a magnificent lion from the grasslands of Tanganyika.
Yeah, I see your problem. They're pretty hard to come by around here.
Listen, friend. Help a fellow out, would you? I'm beyond desperate. If you see any of them, will you bring them back here?
If I see a tiger or a lion or a zebra just roaming around.
Exactly. Well, I believe the zebra's up near Larned Sod. Distinctive creature that he is. I'll make it worth your while.
All right, madam.
It's bloody Margaret, not madam. Mistress of fucking danger.
Margaret, mistress of effing danger. So yeah, we're gonna go find us a zebra. Yes, you heard that right, a zebra. So we've got this unknown animal's trail here, and
Look here.
damn if that's not a zebra, right? Right?
What they done to you?
Yeah, a mule. A freaking painted mule. It's gross. And now we've got to try to catch it. It's, of course, spooked. Its experiences with humanity have not been favorable. So let's hop on this.
Your stripes better not rub off on my pants.
Grief! You found him! Our zebra!
Well, you can call him that. Although he's as much a zebra as you are a lady animal wrangler.
Oh dear, you're missing the point, aren't you? It's an illusion. A trick of the eye to bamboozle the senses. Confound comprehension.
Hoodwink your audience?
Hoodwink? Our audiences? Dear boy, don't be so dreadfully literal. No one will pay for the truth. They only pay for deception. The allure of the stage. Dreams and reality. What is the greater conjuring trick? Lassoing some poor beast on the plains of Mumbo-Jumbo land and shipping it here so it can dance the polka? Or turning, there, in the glare of those arc lamps, something mundane into something extraordinary. It's the difference between prose and poetry. It's alchemy. We're selling dreams, dear boy.
Well, as long as you don't pay me with tickets to your show.
Yes. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And speaking of my payment,
Of course. I shall make it worth your while. But, first, we shall need the whole menagerie back before we can think about that. My assistant's gone for the tiger.
Tiger?
Yes, and taken our remaining lion in case it could lend a paw. They're down there on Caliga Way. Please, I hate to ask.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
All right, so let's go meet up with his assistant and see if we can't bring more of the animals back for this poor bastard. First of all, before we do any of that animal stuff, I do want to come back to camp here and of dropping off some of my
Oh, say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
You put that knife down or you're gonna be missing a hand, lady.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
Well, I thought I'd get to this later on. Wasn't sure if I was going to do this one today, but ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the real Sadie Adler.
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife.
Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
We rescued Sadie Adler in the very first episode of this series and the very first mission of this game, and she's came a long way.
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping?
Shut your goddamn mouth.
And now she wants to be a part of the big boys, and we are going to facilitate that today, and I think you guys will find this quite entertaining.
You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further.
Move
Blah, blah, blah.
the hell out of the way. Oh God, we got...
Wait a second. Listen to this. Since we
Sadie's
last
doing nothing about it.
corresponded,
I'm just
I
gonna
have
keep
traveled
going.
Widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talked to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
So we're here in Rhodes, and we're gonna drop her off at the market here to pick up some groceries and such.
Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
So we'll leave her in there and hope that she doesn't stick a gun in that dude's face. You gotta admit, this outfit's looking pretty good, right? I put together last episode. It's not bad. I mean, for you're just trying to look presentable.
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? What's in the parcel?
Look, it's some ointment, all right? For a private matter. Now, I really must be going. Don't mention it's the beer.
For a private matter of the venereal sort.
You hurry up already.
I'm working.
What is taking you so long?
Listen, lady, I got it all in the wagon there.
I could train my goat to do this faster.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here, take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Well, Sadie is a little spitfire, is she not?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know. So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know he's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp cook.
Hey there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to
Sadie.
pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
God damn it! Whoa! Get back here!
Well, it gave me the Springfield rifle, which I'm not happy with at all. This is a terrible rifle for combat, but we'll try to make it work as that guy literally ducks the bullet. He couldn't duck that one, though.
I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down!
There we go. She just ran somebody over like I did. See, I told you, you can set an example for these characters. Yeah, this is really not a good gun for combat at all, and we are just absolutely surrounded like a mother. Well, I didn't know there was a guy here, but that's good. Shot him with a high-powered rifle up close. I'm sure he'll remember us wherever he's going. You know, I'm doing pretty damn good with this rifle. I didn't think it was good for combat, but it's really kicking ass.
I think we're good here, Arthur.
There we go. You're not getting in the way. You're not getting away. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. No witnesses.
Doing? We
No
should get
mercy.
out of here.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
Not so sure it was her driving that caused that problem there, but anyway.
Yep.
We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
Did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe. If he asks. But maybe not.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ripping Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
All right, guys. So I'd say that's a pretty nice way to introduce us to Sadie, who is becomes a very important character, especially later on in the game.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today.
All right. Well, I am actually really glad that we got a chance to do that. Again, I kind of plan on doing it maybe at the end of this episode or maybe the next, but I was going to go return those pelts, and, you know, that little thing was starting up where she had a knife to him, and figured it'd be weird to cut that off. Now back to collecting exotic animals for Miss Margaret, mistress of fucking danger.
Oh,
Miss,
howdy, mister.
did you lose a tiger?
Yeah, you found one?
Nah, I found your caravan down the way. Margaret said that you might need a hand.
Oh, you weren't wrong. That tiger's missing. I sent our best lion out to find him, and now he's missing too. It is a right old predicament.
You're lying from Timbuktu, weren't you?
From Valentine, I think. He might be more of a kind of dog than a lion, but in a certain light, a feller could never tell.
Of course. Which way to go?
Into them shrubs over there.
Okay. Why don't you hop up on the wagon and I'll see if I can find his track.
Okay.
All right, so let's find this lion dog thing that they have.
That's where I lost sight of him.
I got it. Found your dog. Ex-dog, ex-lion.
Hey, boy! Oh, where's the rest of them?
I think a cougar took him.
That'd be Stripey. And I always thought they got along.
Your tiger is a wild cat?
Uh-huh.
What else? You still need it back?
Oh, yes, sir. She's our star attraction.
Well, let's hope it wants the other half of its dinner.
So yes, that's right. We're going to use their
The other half? Really?
their prized lion to attract their actual cougar, Stripey.
Then.
Okay. Scrubs up. Stay down. She won't be too far away.
Come quick. I went out to find a tiger,
Cougar, you mean?
and I end up losing a lion.
A dog.
Ain't having any luck.
Well, if that's what you're dealing with, you didn't have any luck to begin with. Cougars and dogs.
Hey, it ain't what you got in this life. It's what you make of it.
Well, that's very wise of you. Especially when you're lacking zebras and tigers. Hey, keep your head down. It's coming.
Look, I really don't think she'll eat the dog. Like I said, they was friends.
Shut it.
Oh, I guess she's real hungry.
She's feral. I'm locking her in.
All right, so we've got to go sneak up here and close these doors. I have absolutely no idea whether or not you can actually bonk this. My guess will be is that you can. We're not going to test that out. We're just going to do this the right way.
Sorry, girl. All right. Let's go.
Let's get her back to Mr. Margaret. She's still eating. I would have thought, since they was close and all.
Well, wild creatures turn on each other. Seeming friendly one minute, dinner the next. Viciousness comes easy. I mean, I should know. I've run with a few of them myself.
Is that right?
No, not really. Hey, I realize I ain't properly introduced myself.
Sally Nash.
Arthur Morgan.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Tell me, Miss Nash, how you end up in this racket?
I guess it's always been my inclination, you know? Wild beasts and the like. I met Mr. Margaret, we got to talking, and you can probably tell, in this field, he's the ace of spades.
He's a card, all right.
It's my modest hope, one day, to be the world's second bravest woman animal wrangler.
I'd say you got that sewn up and then some.
You think? I hope so. Top 5, at least. It depends on how many more fellers throw their hat in the ring.
Maybe one of these days, the best female for the job will actually be a female.
Oh, I don't know if that'll ever happen. We lost the main road around here when the dust was up. Be careful or you might get wrecked too.
Okay. You know the only thing to do in a dust storm is wait it out?
Mr. Margaret's a lot of things, but best female navigator ain't one of them.
I imagine you're right about that.
We was tearing around here, looking for any kind of landmark when over we go. The whole caravan toppled. Found each other and some shelter, but when the wind died down, the animals was gone.
And now they're back. Some of them, at least.
Thanks to you.
You would have managed it yourself. I just helped you along.
If you ever want to get in the sideshow business, I'm sure there'd be a place for a fellow like you.
I'll leave the professional theatrics to better women than me.
There it is, the caravan.
Couldn't miss him if you wanted to.
Mr. Margaret! Mr. Margaret!
Aha! I see you found each other.
Sure did, Mr. Margaret.
Jolly good, jolly good.
You know, tarring and feathering a donkey is one thing.
I beg your pardon? It's grease paint, makeup.
But playing dolls dressed up with a wild animal, you're gonna want to be a lot more careful.
Strappy ate King, Mr. Margaret. I saw her do it.
I always thought they got along.
Oh, she liked him just fine. She licked her chops and asked for seconds. Hey, speaking of which, you got any more word on that runaway lion, or you gonna pay me for these misfits?
Look, I'm well aware that we're not Royal Command performance material. Daddy, you were right, goddammit! But a carbon in Rhodes is hardly Drury Bloody Lane.
You got any word on the lion?
Yes, I've got word on the lion. Shit is the word. Someone saw him near Emerald Ranch. As you know, we're lately very short on lions. So, I'd be very grateful. All kinds of grateful.
There's only one kind of grateful I care about.
So long, mister.
Be a dear and fix me a gin.
Alright, so hey, now, let's go get that lion, right? We have arrived at Emerald Ranch, and you can see that big white halo there on the mini monocle that we're entering, that big white fog. Suggests that we're close to our objective. We're looking for a lion. Looks like it's near that barn there. We've got 2 people that are...
What's all this commotion? There an animal on the loose?
Sure is. They got it trapped in the barn there.
Thank you. What's the ruckus, boys?
Get back! We got a cursed creature in here.
Oh, yeah?
It's as big as a mule and as mean as a hellcat.
It looked like a lion to me.
That's a dog in there.
A dog?
Now, you'll excuse me. Step aside.
What?
I said step aside. Yeah, boy.
Didn't look like no dog.
Come here, boy. Let's go home.
Boy, this is starting to feel a little more ominous than I think Arthur... Oh my god.
Look what you done! Look what you done!
Son of a bitch.
Oh. Okay. So, we're not dealing with a dog? Certainly it can't be an actual lion, right?
Sweet mother.
Oh, God.
Easy, boy. Easy. Shit!
Thank God that killed him. I, for some reason, didn't let me pull my shotgun, but, oh, man. Wow. Take trophy. We can actually use the lion's paw as a trinket that will confer upon us some special abilities.
Whoever owned that beast got some answering to do.
Yeah, he's got a lot of things to answer for. Get in line. I don't. So we started out with a mule painted like a zebra, and we ended up with an actual fucking lion. I did not see that coming when I first played this game. So we're back here. Let's go talk to Margaret for one last time.
Odysseus returns. Sally, get the cages ready.
Yes, sir, Mr. Margaret, right away.
Man-eating lion. You didn't think that it might be useful for me to know that this time the animal was actually real, you moron?
Steady on. I clearly stated that we were looking
You
for...
haven't clearly stated anything in all the time I've known you. That could have been a goose for all I know.
A goose will hardly get them to their feet for the curtain call. Bring on the king of the beasts, on the other hand, and they feel the roar. And they, well, look about as surprised as you do. What have you done with him, if you don't mind me asking?
I killed him. He's dead.
Bloody hell! This is Ramo, boy.
Well, it's him or me. Now, pay me.
Yes, of course, of course. I have just the thing. And what a treasure it is! You're a lucky man, sir. Very lucky man. From the mines of El Dorado, as green as the rainforest, as clear as the Amazon, and as dear as all the gold in the Andes. One man's labor is but a trifle compared to this jewel's true value. Wait! I shouldn't. What would Daddy say?
Your daddy ain't here, and we had a deal.
Yes, of course. A promise is a promise. Sally, get the wagons moving.
Ain't we waiting for the lion?
He's in the great hunting ground in the sky. Good day, sir, and thank you. But we really must be getting along.
Yeah, I won't keep you. So long.
So long, Mr. Morgan. Next time you see me, I'll be topping the bill, I promise. Or at least I'll be on the bill.
I imagine that emerald probably isn't worth as much as he says it is, but it is actually worth $50 in this day and age. I never could bring myself to sell it, though. Decided to follow these guys for a little bit longer. I got curious. Surprised there was some more lines of dialogue. I'm just kind of curious as to where they would go. Like, what would happen to them? And they're all the way here. It looks like they're making another turn. They may be going in a circle.
I can see him.
Hey, you Lemoyne Raiders, ain't you?
May well be.
What cargo y'all trying to move on out of here? Look, it's only food for my family. Whoa.
He looks like a spy.
Are you a spy, mister?
Us fighting men don't take well to know.
Boy, you best be going. I ain't no,
Best be going. I don't think so.
ain't no fight no more. Damn it all. Guess they got what was coming to them. Jesus.
Well, you're welcome? I don't know. I mean, there could have been some gratitude shown there, right? I mean, anyway. What do we have here? Ah, very suspicious looking scene.
All right, simmer down.
Yeah, you're funny, like a hole in the head.
I think I stepped on his line there.
You better turn heel right now, you hear me?
Let's see. How do I want to kill him? How? Let's use the bow. That's always fun.
Let's see about this.
If I shoot you, eh?
Oh, yeah, but you did miss. And,
Kill you again in hell, my friend.
damn. That was dark. Even by Arthur's standards, that was, I'll kill you again in hell, my friend. That was good. I don't know what happened to this poor bastard, but he looks like he's been dead for a while, actually. Maybe... What? You didn't witness anything. You didn't even ask me a question. I'm just standing here. Oh, now you're gonna start shooting at me. Get your ass brained, you piece of shit. Who the fuck do you think you are? we're actually coming across one of the dynamic random missions that you can encounter in this game. When I say dynamic, what I mean is that the kind of storyline that occurs with this group follows, and it actually changes the landscape. So as you go further in the game, they actually finish this railroad and all that stuff, so they won't be here forever. So let's go up and complete this one. You know, earn us a little bit of money, and it's pretty cool, I would say.
Hey, you! Come here a minute.
What do you need?
Thanks for stopping, sir. Thank you. Percy Whitsickle,
Central Union Railroad Company. Maybe you can help me. One of my workers has been stealing wages. 3 weeks running. I have searched everyone and everywhere 10 times over. Of course, no one is talking. The way they look at me.
What's all this got to do with me?
I think I need someone a little more neutral. A little more persuasive.
Well, I'm definitely more persuasive than you are.
And I gotta watch the camp, so... Could you see what you could sniff out? I'll pay you for your efforts, of course.
Yeah, I got it. What exactly is it you want me to do?
Find the thief and recover the money. And give him his marching orders. I'm not one for matters of personnel. Look for anyone sneaking off the line. They've got to be stashing it away from camp somewhere.
well, can you help me? My head is on the block here.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, so this is actually... This actually isn't all that hard.
Talk English! We offer you honest work for honest
Honest.
money, and you steal from us. It's disgusting. All right, I gotta go for a piss. Y'all keep at it. I'll hear it if you don't.
Alright, so this guy qualifies certainly as sneaking off. Surprise, surprise, the racist, loudmouth piece of shit is the villain here. So we're just gonna stay behind him, sneaking quietly, and see where he takes us. He's taken us quite a ways away from the operation over there, and so it looks like he's getting behind this big tree here. So let's sneak up on him and scare the bejesus out of him by pointing a shotgun in his face.
Oh! You ready to return that money you stole?
Okay, okay. All right. I'm leaving. The money is in the tree. Just please don't kill me.
I think there was more dialogue there when I played this before. I think putting a gun in his face just pretty much ends all talking, which I guess is kind of like real life. Someone puts a gun in your face and, yeah, you're pretty much just ready to leave at that juncture. So we'll snatch this money out of this hole in the tree and take it back over to the foreman. I mean, we could pocket it all. That is an option. But we're going to return it and get our reward like a good little boy.
I got your money. Here. You're gonna need a new junior foreman, though. He just quit.
Randall? I don't believe it. Well, that does explain a few things. Thank you for your help, partner. Here, for your trouble.
Alright, so we lose 100. We get 50. I mean, we could have kept all of it, but that just doesn't feel right.
Help me! The pop!
Boy, this guy sounds really ill. I tell you, man. My sympathies are at an all-time high. Let's go help this guy out. He sounds like he's in a really bad shape.
I ain't well.
Aww, this guy ain't well. Let's go and help him.
Oh.
What's up? You trying to rob a sick man?
I was trying to help.
Bullshit you was.
You move and I'll shoot you.
Bitches.
Lousy bastards.
Oh, the Murphy Brood ambushes have just a bit of a different flavor to them than the ones you get with the O'Driscolls and the Lemoyne Raiders, which to me are much more, they're much more similar. These guys know they're there and pull this kind of stuff, and it's always fun. Oh! Well, that turkey got wrecked, and what is this? I have never seen one of these before. It's a beehive. Look at that. I wonder, I mean, you know I've got to try it. I wonder what happens if you shoot it. Well, the bees got kind of a little sillier. Part of me actually... Look, they're spreading out. They're spreading out. I did not know that. I had never seen a beehive before. Now they're surrounding me. But my horse isn't reacting to it, and I'm not getting any sort of injuries here. I was kind of wondering, like, if you shot it, would they start, you know, stinging you and, like, you die or something? That'd be kind of funny, right? Look, they're just all flying around me. Now they're all around Arthur. He needs a you know, if I didn't have this beard, I could have a bee beard, maybe, if that would be... Look, they're literally just circling around me. They actually have some very primitive form of AI, because now they're circling around me as I get close. You can see it. They're clearly in the circle around me. Now they're dispersing. God. Oh, nope. They're still around. Look. They're still actually around. And he kind of sort of waved them away there. Look. You can still see the bees. I did not know beehives existed in this game. Alright, so I don't know what's going on here. But as I say, you know, you go to these camps and sometimes you get something cool, a nice story, an interesting character or interaction. And other times you get real douchebags. And then... you get these where no one's here. And, you know, of course we can just take what we want, right? Let's see what happens if we do that. Oh, snake oil, that's good. That's nice to have, you know. Probably got an overabundance of it, but, you know, whatever. Oh, here's another bat. Oh, and looks like somebody is coming back this way. Maybe the proprietor of this establishment. And he is investigating the goings-on at his own camp. So let's just keep on taking what we can.
Don't come any closer.
Oh, there we go. He is in the bushes somewhere. Not really sure where he's at. And he's just running away. He's just running away. I don't know why he's running away, but I think I'm going to take him because, you know...
Damn it, I'm in a fix.
But yeah, you are in a fix. I agree with you, sir, very much.
Get off of
I just got bit.
Holy hell!
Did you see that? I just got bit by something. It just bit me in the leg.
I can't feel my hands.
I don't intend for you to feel anything after a little bit. I'm a little upset that you came by confronting me, which, I mean, about something. I mean, it's clearly not your camp. If it was your camp, you'd have came up and declared it as being... What is that? I've never seen this before. It's a giant snake, and there is no snake like this in the actual game. This is clearly an Easter egg. That is actually really cool. I've never seen this before. That is actually really cool. What in the holy hell? God bless the number of hours I spent in this game in my first playthrough, and even thus far in this one, I find something new. Two things that are new. A beehive, and now a freaking giant boa snake.
Moaning won't help you.
I think I'm just going to leave this guy here, and if this thing actually is able to come back alive, then, you know, it'll have dinner.
I'll come back for you. I promise.
Arthur taunts him. I love it. And my horse approves as my bonding level increases as I leave someone to die in the swamps. Alright, so we're going to do the final mission of the day here. We're going to go over and talk to the Greys. Remember, we're supposed to be investigating this place, and so we're gonna go and hang out with well, whoever this is. And actually, I want to enter through a different route, so we're gonna take the front entrance here. This is the best direction to.
Same goes for you, sons of bitches! Get back here and face us like a man, you coward!
Goddamn Braithwaite's sneaking about here.
How are we not here? Oh, forget it. He's gone.
We're gonna catch all kinds of hell from the sheriff over this.
I hope we don't even tell him.
This feud's getting worse, not better. We need to settle this soon, once and for all. Come on, let's get out of here.
Well, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I came across this random event earlier on.
What happened?
What was that? Who the hell are you, boy?
I was just passing through. Don't mean to intrude on your politics.
Damn jackass.
I can't use guns in here because Dutch says so. Oh, yes. Anyway, what I was going to say is I actually came across that random event before. I tried to return the Braithwaite to them, and they just started shooting me. So, I started a new save and everything because I, didn't want that to be there. But anyway, to get the full effect of riding up on Caliga Hall, we go right down through the front, through the center stripe, and now we're going to talk to these guys who better be a little bit nicer than the other ones. That's for damn sure.
What do you want?
This here the Gray Plantation?
Yep. Caliga Hall. And that's as close as you're getting to it.
Hey, look, I've been helping the sheriff with some trouble. Wanted me to have a word with a few of the folks on the property here.
Damn it, Lee. All right. Have a word. But I ain't got the time to help you.
Obliged.
Alright, so I think we need to ask one or two people about the Grays, and we'll be led fairly fast to the person we're here to meet.
Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region, and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
Master Bo. Master Bo. Alright, that sounds good. Let's go talk to good old Master Bo and see what he's got for us. Now remember, we're here investigating the Grays. We want to find out if there's any sort of reason for us to get closer to this family. Maybe if they have some stored away riches of some sort. And we'll start with one of the masters here. I think that's a good idea. So let's go speak to him.
Huh. I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us, and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Well, love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderous to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved in gang feuds. It seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please. Oh, look out for their guards. They're worse with strangers than ours are.
Alright, so our goal now is to actually sneak
So long, and good luck.
onto the Braithwaite property find Penelope and deliver the letter and the jewelry. One thing you should know is that you can actually take the jewelry and sell it and never deliver it to her, and I don't think there's any consequence to that other than some lost honor. But other than that, well, we're not going to go that route. We're going to keep our word here.
Hey, you better follow that order, right?
You don't even know what I got. You better shut the fuck up before I come back there and kill you. I will come back and kill you. Alright, so we are here. And as far as the best approach goes, I think the best to do is to go around and not come through the center there, but actually to loop around the bottom and go from, come from the south. So I'm going to see if I can hook that up. So we have found our way into the deep southern portion of this peninsula that the Braithwaite plantation sits on. And so we're just going to park our horse over here somewhere. I think I can get a little bit closer. I don't really have a problem as long as I stay, again, on the outskirts. If you can see there, though, that is the gazebo right across the water there. So this is absolutely and positively the best and quickest way to do this. I went a much more circuitous route whenever I was playing this originally, but I did not know that you could go through the area the way I am now. So as we get closer here, this is wonderful music, by the way, we will start to see where the guards are posted. There we go. Sneak past the guards to Penelope. So if we go to the map, we can actually get a sense of where they're all posted and how to sneak around them best. So we're here, Penelope's there. There's a guard facing out towards the water there, a guard facing towards the plantation house proper. And so I think if we just, maybe we just stay in the water here or sneak around it somehow, I think we should be fine. But we cannot get caught. And if we do, we'll have to restart the mission here, or at least retry from checkpoint, which is something I don't want to have to do. I think, yeah, don't fall in the water. I don't want my guns to get all rusty. It's deep fog. I think if I just sneak and stay at a slow pace, I won't have to go inside the water. I impatiently want to run, of course, while I'm sneaking, which effectively renders sneaking useless, as you can see here. But I think if I just hug this tight, I should be okay. The mini monocle makes it look scarier than it actually is. All that red there are not just a big giant phalanx of enemies, or guards rather. There's only 4 or 5 of them we have to skirt coming through this way, and I think we've made it relatively safely here. As long as we don't botch it now. Boy, if I was this girl, I sure as hell would be scared of seeing this dude sneak up on me the way I am. Creeping up on her like a real, criminal. Bad guy.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Why, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Beau. Oh, he is so...
Strange?
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the Dark Ages, or, well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Beau's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left, but now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Beau again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
Alright, so now our mini monocle looks like we're at any moment could be shot to shit, so I think I'm just going to take the water this time around. This is exactly what I did the first time I played the game. I just snuck back using the water and made it work. Swimming is really exhausting for Arthur. I mean, at least he can swim, unlike some people in the Red Dead Redemption universe. But anyway, so we're just going to stick on a stamina tonic and swim right over to shore there, which we lost immediately for some ridiculous reason. Did you see that? It was, we had a gold, I don't know, ring there, and it just disappeared just as soon as we jumped in the water. I didn't know that would happen. So I guess that was a waste. But maybe with some of the more potent formulas it wouldn't happen. But anyway, we are across. We are exhausted for some ridiculous reason. If we hop on our horse, we should be out of the red halo of danger here pretty fast. Let's see. So we're on the edge here. I don't know, it just looks very ominous. So yeah, let's head on that away, and we should be able to finish this mission with no fanfare whatsoever. Oh, there we go. That was faster than I thought. All right. I was going to make a cut there, but I guess I'm not now. Oh, look what we found. Look what we found.
Elsie, you bitch! Oh, what again? Oh.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Find a way home! Yes, sir. Oh, bastard! Oh! 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 4, 5, 11, 2, 1, 2, 10, 3, 5, 8, 13, 14.
Braithwaite's Secret is the name of this location. Oh my god. She is hideous. You know, it looks like she has a cleft palate. Oh god. She made eye contact. But I hear back in the day that these people could be a source of great shame to families. Of course, having a cleft palate is just a simple birth defect. It is now easily fixed. She's probably only crazy because she's been locked away in that damn outhouse for God knows how long. Well, you know, I think that's an episode. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video and share it with your friends if you think they'd like it. And subscribe and certainly hit that notifications bell if you have not already. But as for now, this is JP3 signing out. Have a wonderful day and thank you very, 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 very much for watching. Goodbye.